And then let's go to the second speaker. We would like to invite Mr. Fujita Yuki, the senior representative of JICA Indonesia, who will deliver what kind of the JICA support for Indonesian and infrastructure and Indonesia government. Floor is yours, Mr. Fujita. Give warm applause for him.
Selamat sore, everyone. Thank you very much for inviting me. First of all, this is Fujita. I'm from JICA Indonesia office. First of all, I'd like to convey my sincere appreciation to the UN Habitat, OIKM, and Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism of Japan, also RTR BPN, and finally, the Indonesian Association for Planners. Thank you very much. Also, I'd like to thank you for all speakers and guests today. Unfortunately, the time is pressing now, so let me introduce very quickly and skipping some the slide. Maybe my presentation may not fit the purpose of this event, but let me introduce what JICA is doing for the IKN, I mean the new capital development and the TriCity concept. The next, please. Yeah, I think this slide is what nobody wants to hear. So I just simply would like to emphasize JICA has implementation agency of Japanese ODA loan, especially the loan aid and technical cooperation project, and also the grant aid. We have a lot of branches and field office in the most of the countries in the world, total up to the 148 offices. Next, please. Okay, focusing on the operation in Indonesia, let me share some example. At first, of course, we have to start with the MRT project, which is a symbolic project between Indonesia and Japan. JICA has provided technical cooperation and ODA loan for the beginning, I mean the planning stage, through the construction and operation and maintenance. And successfully, the MRT project achieved the commercial operation in 2019. In addition to the expansion of the transportation mode, the project has also been instrumental in creating the behavioral change among the people in Jakarta, Indonesia. Patimban Port and some project in Central Sulawesi, yeah, we also contributed by utilizing the yen loan and the collaboration with other donors. Okay. To focusing on the IKN development and the TriCity development, now JICA is providing the assistance and cooperation to the three ministries. One is the PUPR, Ministry of Public Works and Housing. As you already found, the PUPR is constructed a lot of infrastructure in the KIPP, the government core area in Nusantara new capital. So according to the Minister Pabaski's request to JICA, we dispatched some Japanese engineer to assist the quality assurance of the construction of the infrastructure. Another one is to OIKM. We achieved the signing of the Memorandum of Cooperation, MOC, on the May this year, to taking the opportunity in the G7 summit. based on the MOC, we discussed and actually collaborated, such as the utilization of JICA long-term expert, and we also collaborating with some survey, mainly with BAPENAS, but OICAN also be involved. To BAPENAS, we also commenced some survey, especially on the East Kalimantan regional development since June this year. Through the survey, JICA is seeking for the possible future cooperation on the development plan and actual infrastructure project. Okay, next please. I think this could be skipped, yeah, because you already visited there and find there. Okay, not only G2G activity, I mean the government-to-government activity, JICA is also collaborating the private sector, Japanese private sector, in coordination with the Government of Japan, Embassy of Japan, and other related Japanese stakeholders. The next, please. Okay. Okay, let me explain about the survey mainly with BAPENAS for East Kalimantan development. We are considering the TriCity concept. TriCity means IKN, new capital, Balikpapan, and Samarinda city. These three cities should be collaborated. This is the Indonesian government's policy, basic concept of the development of this region. But I think especially Balikpapan is one of the some most important city because as you already found, the topographic characteristic is very similar between the Balikpapan city and the IKN. You already experienced some up and down and left and right. Such kind of the topographic characteristic is very similar, has a similarity. So we think the Balikpapan is one of the some example to consider the IKN development as well. Next, please. Okay, this is just some findings from the survey to BAPENAS. This figure shows identified issues for each sectors. Of course, we still continue the survey now tentatively until the end of next year. So we just, I can say we just started the survey. So this is just initial findings. But let me present them for your information. From now, I will pick up some topics which may fit the purpose of this event. Next, please. Focusing on Balikpapan city as example, here is a connectivity topic. Balikpapan is known as a port city and now recognized as the nearest city of new capital. Along coastal area, there are some remarkable oil industrial facilities located. I mean, the Pertamina's facilities is located in the coastal area. And some shopping mall also located alongside the coastal area. And inner area, which is shown in the yellow part mainly, some residential development is ongoing already, and the development is rapidly progressed on the suburban hillside area. Considering the future expected the population growth in Balikpapan city, at least we may need to consider the integrated transport measures for smooth transport of people and logistics. This is just initial findings and observation from the survey. And in order to consider such transport measures, needless to say, the appropriate land planning is crucial. So next, please. Another one is a bit focusing on the concern of the future spillover effect. I have no intention of criticizing the private sector's development, but however, it will be important to harmonize the private sector's development with the public sector's development plan and the spatial land planning. Otherwise, we may face a lot of urban issues in near future. This is just an example of the findings from the survey. And JICA is considering the contents of upcoming and future cooperation in collaboration with stakeholders like Bapenas, OIKM, and local governments such as Balikpapan City and East Kalimantan provincial government also, and of course the Samarinda city. The next, please. Okay, this is the final page of my presentation today. At last, let me share some latest activity by JICA. Just this content just happened just 2 weeks ago. With huge support and collaboration by Bapenas and OIKM and PUPR, JICA dispatched some staff of Yokohama City for some kind of workshop, sharing its knowledge, especially about urban development and the sewage system, with Balikpapan City's officials. Besides the direct collaboration, such as technical cooperation or yen loan or some survey, JICA can collaborate with connecting various relationships and resources. Okay, thank you very much. My presentation was very short, but terima kasih banyak. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fujita-san.